Your eyes can't see my heart. 877-529-6373 or 877-LAW-NERD.
My dear friend, Audrey Thomas, Esquire, attorney at law, mother of 9, author, strong, empowerment, motivational speaker. You understand me? Bless up to Audrey Thomas. Okay, and I know, sister, you're going to be growing from strength to strength. Now time for our very special feature, Your Eyes Can See My Heart, with Audrey Thomas, Esquire. She's an attorney at law. And this week we're going to be featuring Chapter 1. Okay, so welcome to Video Alley Reggae Top 10, Miss Audrey.
Thank you, Susie, for having me on the show yet again. It's always a pleasure to be on Video Alley.
Okay, so tell us now about Chapter 1, because, a lot of women, are inspired, and they're touched, by your story from the first program that we did, when you spoke about what happened to your son. And it was his birthday recently, so I must say happy belated birthday to you. Okay, and that's your son who got shot in his head at the age of 17 and was left on the road to die. And he's still alive. And he, and Audrey called and said, Susie, it's my son's birthday. He'll live to see another year, and I'm so happy. So happy birthday to you, sweetheart.
Yes, Andrew was July 29th, and I know he'll live to see many, many, many more. The Chapter 1 is called, what they say isn't nearly as important as what you believe. It's appropriate to talk about how important it really is for you to have that sense that you are the arbiter of your destiny, no one else. In Chapter 1, I'm basically trying to teach the readers and listeners, because there's an audio version as well. In Chapter 1, I'm really trying to teach the audience how to find their inner strength, how to don't just go along, get along with your true potential. Use the desire within you to combat the negativity without. That is the goal in Chapter 1. And I'm hoping that by sharing my life experiences and how I dealt with the negativity without and combated the same will inspire and encourage other people to believe that they can do the same. Susie, you're fully familiar with the fact that I had a child at 15 and I was told that I had to abort this baby because less than 2% of teenage mothers ever go on to finish high school. I didn't finish high school. I did get a GED, but you know what? I went on to college, graduate school, business school, and law school. And today I'm an attorney with my own radio show, my own magazine, and now I'm an author.
And that's Chapter 1 for you. What they say isn't nearly as important as what you believe. Hence, you have to believe in you. Yeah? All right, so that's Your Eyes Can See My Heart. Pre-order your book today at tehrs.com. That's tehrs.com.
The phone number for the office is 877-LAW-NERD. That's 877-529-6373. 877-529-6373. And for those of you who can't call the toll-free number, you can also dial the local number at 718-276-2729. That's 718-276-2729.
So, Audrey, in Chapter 1, you went deep, even, you have mentioned about your great-grand, you mentioned some real personal stuff, about your family. Why?
Susie, as I've said to you when we've spoken privately, you can't expect to lead unless you're willing to go through the same process that you're trying to carry others through. And Gandhi said that even when you have an opinion and people think you're wrong, if you know in your heart that you're right, then dare to be the minority of one. What I'm trying to teach people by exposing all of these personal and intricate details of my past is the fact that you can survive your past. And if people want to focus on your past, let them. Because as I've said to my son when he was talking about things that hurt him, check your pockets. Prior to discussing the issue, you had a particular amount in your pocket. At the end of the discussion, the amount remains constant. The only thing that's going to increase you and perfect you is your willingness to proceed despite your hardship, your willingness to proceed despite your imperfections, your willingness to proceed despite the negative words of others, because people will discourage you just because. Most often, they're not malicious in their intent, they're scared themselves. And so they will say things to you, oftentimes ignorantly, that will break you down. and force you to make decisions that you have no business making. So what they say isn't nearly as important, Suzie, as what you, the individual, believe, because you have to live with your decisions, not them.
So what are your final thoughts, Ms. Thomas?
Well, Suzie, I think the perfect example of what they say isn't nearly as important as what you believe is how we met. You know, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, Nesbeth, big up Nesbeth, kept telling me that I need to get in touch with Suzie Q, and that he wanted to make the introduction. And I was a little reluctant. Suzie Q is a big, you know, Video Alley promoter and producer and TV personality. And I'm a law nerd. What do I know? But eventually I got out of my own way and I braved it and I contacted her and she welcomed me with open arms, and the rest is now our history. So sometimes your own fears, your own feeling of low self-esteem will impede you. It's not really what they say, it's what you believe. So you have to just believe that you're deserving of Suzie. You're deserving of Suzie, and you can bring something to Suzie's table, and you and Suzie can make wonders for the world. If you can believe in that way and you can include yourself in the process, your possibilities are endless. Thank you, Suzie.
Awesome, awesome. Audrey Thomas.
Your eyes can't see my heart. 877-529-6373 or 877-LAW-NERD.
My dear friend, Audrey Thomas, Esquire, attorney at law, mother of 9, author, strong, empowerment, you know, motivational speaker. You understand me? Bless up to Audrey Thomas. Okay, and I know, sister, you're going to be growing from strength to strength.